Well, hello guys. Welcome to Tabletop Baseball. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm using a different microphone. Let me know if you can't hear me. Or if you can hear me. Either way. I guess you'd have to let me know that you can hear me, because if you couldn't hear me, you wouldn't know that you couldn't hear me.
Or if you can't.
Hey, I can hear me, so I guess it is good. Well, good. It is working. I'm using my PlayStation microphone. So we're back to Sandy Koufax, game 21. It's going to be against the Braves. The Atlanta Braves, which they played, what was that, 4 games ago? 3 games ago. It was in Atlanta. Braves won it 5-4. See if we can change that tonight. They've got Ken Johnson on the mound. And here's a look at their lineup. Felipe Alou, Mac Jones, center, Hank Aaron in right, Rico Cardi in left, Joe Torre catching, Mike De La Hoz, or Hawes, De La Hoz, third base, Frank Bowling at second, Woody Woodward at short, Ken Johnson, the right-hander, on the mound. Now the Dodgers, they shook their lineup up. Little different. Jim Barbieri will lead it off. Maury Wills moves down to the second spot. At short, Willie Davis in center. John Roseboro, actually, should be John... Did I say Ron Fairley? Ron Fairley in right. Then Roseboro catching. Wes Parker at first. Lefevre at second. Kennedy at third. Koufax batting ninth. Hello, Ken Castro and Derek Oxenrider. We're ready to go here. Oh, let's take a look at what actually happened first of all. Who do you think won? It was the Braves. They won it 5-2. Koufax only went 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and here's the kicker right here, 3 home runs. 6 hits, 3 of them home runs. Like we talked about in the last game, he is kind of susceptible to the home run. He's around the plate, throwing strikes. So occasionally somebody's going to get a hold of one. Here we go, Felipe Alou, 212, and he's a right-hander. Facing a lefty, 212, he'll ground it out to short. Now Mac Jones, lefty-lefty matchup, a 2-7. He's going to fly it out to right. 2 down. Here's Hank Aaron. Base is clear. He might have had one of those. I should have looked it up. Tribe fans here. 1-7. Struck him out. That's kind of, he's got the clutch symbol here. So if there's 2 outs, runner in scoring position, that's a base hit. Goes from a strikeout to a base hit. Obviously, nobody in scoring position right now. So it's a strikeout. Bottom of 1, Jim Barbieri, the surprise leadoff hitter. 2-9. Ken Johnson's a right-hander. He's going to ground it out to second. Now Maury Wills, the regular leadoff guy, got demoted. 4-7. And he's going to be batting left-handed. 4-7 is a walk. 4-7's a walk off Ken Johnson. What's he got? A -4 on the hold. That's pretty good for a right-hander. Joe Torre, 0 arm though. -4, so it's a -6 total. Takes him down to a 9. If he gets a good lead. I think he's going to stay put. 1 out, 1 on. Willie Davis, a 1-4 versus a right-hander. He'll foul it out to the catcher. So 2 down. Here's Ron Fairley. And it's a 4-7. And he's a lefty. That's a walk. Left-hander 4-7. That's a walk. 2 out walk. First and second with 2 out. Die got in my way there. Make it a little better. Roseboro, another lefty. And it's a 2 on the D20, a 4 on the white. So possible pass ball rating for Joe Torre is 1-5. 7, so no pass ball. We'll do it again. John Roseboro, 5-7. Lefty, grounds it out to second. And that retires the side. 0-0, top of 2. Rico Cardi, 111. Fouls it out to third. That's John Kennedy at third base. Here's Joe Torre. 2-4. 2-4 is a walk. Off Torre's card. 1 out walk. Not going to steal. They're not even going to hold him on. Mike De La Hoz, or Hawes. Not sure. It might be Hawes. 1-9. Ground ball to second base. C. I think that's a runners advance 1 base. Was it a 1-9, 4-3? Torrey moves to second, though, 2 outs. And here's Frank Bowling, 2-9. And what do you know? He found the clutch symbol. That is going to be a single. And for some reason, I just cannot remember if it's 1 or 2 stars. It's 2-star single. Clutch single, so it's an out, turns into a single for Bowling. Mr. Clutch, RBI single. Torrey comes home. And there's 2 down. Here's Woody Woodward. See, Bowling is not going to steal. And it's a 5-8. Right-hander. Second base X. Lefevre, 317. 317 and a 1's an SI2. And then a 6. On a 17 and a 6. SI2 and an E1. Single and an error. Batter to second. Runners advance 2 bases. Single and an error. But run doesn't score. It's second and third with 2 outs. And here's Ken Johnson. Number 2 batter card. Pitcher hitting card. 5-7. And he is a normal right-hander. 5-7. 1-6 double. It's 14. Thank goodness. He flies it out to center. Ken Johnson was giving it a ride there. Braves pick up a run. 1-0 Atlanta. Bottom of 2, here's Wes Parker. He moved down. Typical number 2 guy, but he's down at the number 6 hole. 1-8 versus a right-hander. He'll ground it out to first. Now Jim Lefevre. 5-2. He's going to be batting left. That's a walk. So a 1 out walk. Brings up John Kennedy. And it's a 5-8 right-hander. Third base B. Is that a fielder's choice? Grounds out to third B. If it's a second base or short, batters out, runners advance 1 base. Otherwise, battered out runner holds. Well, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong deal here. Ground ball B. Runner first, 4. Okay. Yeah, it's a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice. And it's a 5-4 there. So 2 down. Here's Sandy Koufax with Kennedy at first. 2 down, a 5-5. And Koufax is a right-hander. 5-5. Look at there. He's weak though. 5-5. 1-7 will be a single. And it's a 7. Otherwise, you would have had a double. But it's going to be a single. 1-star, 2-star single. Right. Yeah, it's a 2-star single. First and third. Why can I not remember that? First and third, 2 down. Barbieri, the top of the order. Chance to bring home a run. A 6-4. Lefty. Shortstop X. Shortstop. De La Hoz or Hawes. I think it's Hawes. 425. No, he's not the shortstop. He's third base. Woody Woodward. 334. I don't know which is worse. 334. 11. 3 and 11 is a G2. And then a 14 on a 34. He escapes. He makes the play. By the hair of his chinny chin chin, he makes the play. Top of the third inning. 1-0 Braves. 3-5. 3-5. That is a single. Solid single for Felipe Alou. And he's a D-stealer if you're playing advanced. But super advanced, it's a 5-6, 5 or 6. You roll an 8 and he's automatically out. Mac Jones. He is a C bunter. He's going to bunt. They're going to have to hold Felipe on, I think. Well, he stole 5 and caught 7 times. This is where you get in that gray area. It's a gray area. Stratomatic gray area. Do they hold him on? Do they not? They pretty much hold every guy on, really. If you want to get technical. It's a gray area. Hit and runs a D. Mac Jones, he's a lefty-lefty. He's going to bunt. We'll keep him at a C bunter. It's a 4. Fan sacrifice bunt. C and a 4. Speed. And we got a batter lays down a great bunt. Has a chance to beat it out. Falls within a running range. Scored a single. His running range is a 1-15. It's a 17, so it's going to be just a sacrifice bunt. They get him. Brings up Hank Aaron. 1 out. Jones, or Alou at second base. It's a 5-8. Right-hander, second base X. Second baseman, Lefevre, 317. 3 and a 4 is an SI1. The D20 is not helping things. SI1 and then a 15 on a 17. SI1E1. Good grief. Single and error batter to second. Runners advance 2 bases. Second time that's happened. Another run. Is that a... We're going to call it an RBI single. Advances to second on an error. So still 1 out. Aaron at second. Rico Cardi. Koufax is going to have to do this himself. 5-6. Struck him out. There we go. 5-6. Strikeout. 2 down. Here's Joe Torre. 2-11 versus the lefty. Fouls it out to third. Braves pick up another one, though. Scratch another one across. It's 2-0. Atlanta. And with the lack of run support that Koufax gets, that you don't want to get that out of hand. 3-12. 3-12 versus a right-hander. 1-5 single. But it's an 18. He will line it out to second. Brings up Willie Davis, lefty. 4-9 versus a left-hander. 1-6 single. 3, so a single for Willie Davis. 1 out single, and he's going to try to get a lead. 2 through 5, 11 or 12. Of course, it's an 8. Does not get a lead. And Ken Johnson's a -4 hold. Here's Ron Fairley. And it's a 4-11 left-hander. Left field X. Cardi, a 4-10. Rico with a 4-10. Out there in left field. 4-4. There you go. Double. And then a 10 on a 10. There is no 10 on a 10. But it's a double. Runners advance 2 bases. Cardi could not get to it. And we have second and third, 1 out. John Roseboro, the catcher. 6-5, lefty, shortstop X. 334, some more adventure. Can Woody Woodward get to it? He's a 334. It's a 9. 3 and a 9's a G3. 34 and a 14. He does get to it. We have runners at second and third. Oh, good grief. What was that? A G3. G3 and then a G3, no error. Runners at second and third. Runners advance if the infield's normal, which I did not say, so they are. Batters out, all runners advance 1 base. So they gave up the run. And it's a 6-3. So 2 down, runner at third. Fairley's at third. Roseboro grounds out. Here's Parker. 5-5. And he's going to be batting left-handed. 5-5 is going to be a hit. And Parker has normal power. 1-18, it's gone. It's a 16, a 2-run shot for Wes Parker. So moving him down in the lineup helps out, I guess. Comes up at the right time and gets a 2-run shot. 3-2 now, Dodgers come storming back here in the third inning. And here's Lefevre, 5-5. And 5-5 again. versus a lefty. He's going to be switch hitting, batting left. Does he have normal power? He does. 1 to 18, it's gone. 17, so back-to-back home runs for the Dodgers. Just like that, they're up 4 to 2 now. Ken Johnson doesn't know what happened. 2 out, bases clear. He's going to try to get through this. 3-11. John Kennedy fouls it out to third. That retires the side. 4 runs. A 4-run third inning for the Dodgers. Now, Koufax pitching with a lead becomes a little different story. At least in real life, it probably would. 5-6. He's a right-hander. Struck him out. De La Hoz struck him out. Frank Bowling, 6'10", righty. Center field X. Willie Davis, 212. 14 on a 2. There you go. There's F2. And then a 10 on a 12. He makes the play. So 2 down. Woodward. See if they can get to that pitcher spot. That's what they want to do here. 4-10. Right-hander, shortstop X. Maury Wills, 327. 3 and a 5. 3 and a 5 just got in there. A G3. And then a 14 on a 27. Maury Wills makes the play. Flashing some leather. So pitcher spot will lead off. Now, do you do the double switch? Do you let him keep pitching? That remains the question. I think they're going to let him try to pitch one more inning. He's got Koufax to lead it off, so that's a plus. 6'7", right-hander, second base X. A lot of X chances going on. 316. And a 2 and a 3 is going to be a single. And then a 16 on a 10. That's an E1. Single, error, and an error, batter to second. So that's a little bit of a backfire there. That's 3 times we've had a single and an error in this game. 3 times. So Barbieri, Koufax is second. Don't need to sacrifice or anything. A 2 and a 1. And we're going to be looking at the pass ball rating, which is, the balk rating, my bad. 1 to 2 for Ken Johnson. So no balk. Let's try it again. A 2-5. It's a 2-star single. Jim Barbieri scores Koufax from second base. And I think that's going to be all for Ken Johnson. We cannot take any more of this. Can't do any more. Let's see. I don't really have their bullpen straightened out here. Abernathy. He pitched in that last game. Don Schwal, Dick Kelly's pretty much a starter. Pat Jarvis, Blasingame. There's Phil Niekro. Let's go Phil Niekro. He's kind of early in the game. We need somebody that can go a little bit. Phil Necro. And now here's the question is, who's coming out? Because we're going to double switch it. Yeah, I think Woody Woodward is going to come out of the game. And Menke will come in on the pitcher spot. Woody Woodward is out. Menke will lead it off. And I'll put this pitcher spot there just to remind me. I guess I could write him in here. He is a 438. Okay, so nobody out. Maury Wills at the plate. He's an A bunter. Barbieri is at first base. He's going to bunt. They're going to be expecting it. He's a B bunter. And there's an 8. Good sack bunt by Maury Wills. Try to build on that lead. Willie Davis at the plate. Barbieri at second. 5-6. 5-6 lefty. Flies out to center B. Runner will hold. 2 down. 2 down. Ron Fairley, another left-hander. 4-10. Pops it out to short. So Necro shuts him down. They do pick up 1. It's 5-2. 5-2 Dodgers should be good. I can't imagine them scoring 4 more runs. Here's Menke, the new shortstop. 1-5. Grounds it back to Koufax. 1 out. Felipe Alou now, top of the order. 6'2". He's a right-hander. Fly ball to left field X. Barbieri, a 319. Out there in the left. 3 and an 8 is an F1. And a 13 on a 19. What do you know? There's no error. Alou flies out to left. 2 down, Mac Jones. 0 for 1, fly out and a sacrifice for Mac. A 1-5. Lefty strikes out. Bottom of the 5th. John Roseboro. 5-8. Lefty again, grounds it out to second. Phil Necro got that knuckleball working. Here's Wes Parker, 5'11". Lefty, grounds it out to third. Getting those ground balls. Lefevre, 2-9 versus a right-hander. Home run, check. Let's see, 2-9, yep, home run check. And Lefevre's batting left. So it's a 1. He's got to have a 1. And he does not. He flies it out to right field. And that retires the side. Nice job by Phil. Filling in. Hank Aaron. Bases clear. It's what you like with Hank Aaron up. 2-4. Versus a lefty, a long fly ball, but it's going to be caught right field. Hank's 1 for 3. Rico Cardi 0 for 2. 6-6. Right-hander 1-15. Single, but it's not. It's a line out to third. And there's 2 down. There's Joe Torre. 310. Home run check. 310. Joe Torre is a right-hander, so 1-4. It's a 15. He'll fly it out to left. Braves did beat them 5-4 last time. John Mag. Or Mag. Here's John Kennedy facing Phil Niekro. 3-8 versus a right-hander. Struck him out. Niekro in his 3rd inning. This is his weakness inning. 1-6, struck him out. Struck Koufax out. 2 down. Back to the top. Here's Jim Barbieri. 1-for-3. 6-4. Lefty. Catcher X. Catcher Joe Torre. 2-7. 2-7 for catcher Joe Torre. 2 and a 19. That's good. That's a G2. And then an 8 on a 7. Wow, he makes the play. Joe Torre pops up, makes the throw out at first. We'll move to the 7th inning. Dodgers up 5-2. I need to move this down. Mike De La Hoz, 3rd baseman. 6-6, right-hander. There's that 1-15 single. And he gets it. It's a leadoff single. Brings up Frank Bowling. No bunting here. Down. Too many. 4-9. Right-hander, 4-9. Shortstop X. Maury Wills, 327. Can they turn the double play? 327 for Maury. 9. On a 3 is a G3. 13 on a 27. 13 on a 27. Yep, he makes the play. That was a G3. Runner first, runner advance. Runners advance. Batters out, all runners advance. 6-3. So De La Hoz at second. That's going to bring up the pitcher spot, Phil Niekro. He will not bat. Oh, man, come on, coach. Let's see. Felix Millan. I think we're going to go with Felix Millan. I think that's how you say it, Millan. Seems like I looked that up one time. 3-8. Lefty. Grounds out to short. Runner's going to hold. Now Menke, 2 down. The new shortstop. And it's a 2 on the D20. And a 6 on the wide die pass ball rating of Roseboro. And he's a 3, 1-3. No pass ball. So De La Hoz still at second. Here's Menke with 2 down, a 1-6. And he will draw a 2-out walk. So first and second, they turn the lineup over. 2 outs. Felipe, he's got a lot of black on there. He got that 1 column, but it's a 9. 1-9, he pops it up to short. Oh my, of course, those would have been outs anyway because there's 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. But the 110 would have been good. But it's a pop-up. Pop-up to short. For Felipe. Bottom of 7. New pitcher time for the Braves. And that's the bench. I need the bullpen. Chichi Olivo, just because his name's Chichi. Let's go with Chichi Olivo. Chichi Olivo. It's not Barbieri. He grounded out to the catcher. It's Maury Wills. Mion, thanks Al. I thought it was Mion. 111. Chichi's a right-hander. He's going to line it out to second. Maury will. And now Willie Davis, another lefty. 5'9". That's going to be a hit. 1-8 triple. And it's a 12, so a single. Single for Willie. See if he can't get a lead. -1 on the hold. And it's a 9. 2 through 5, 11 or 12. Good opportunities, but no such luck. Ron Fairley. There's a 5'9", lefty. Again, 5'9". 1-8 triple. Anything else? He singles. 16. It's a 2-star single. No. Yeah, 2-star single. So first and third, 1 out. Here's another left. I mean, I kind of should have checked the lineup there before I brought Chichi in to face all these lefties. That was my bad. 1-3. It's bad managing. I mean, it's 6-3. Lefty. Right field X. Right fielder. Hank Aaron. He is a 1. 4. 14 and a 1. F3. And then an 8 on a 4. He's going to make the play. Fly out runners hold. So 2 down. Wes Parker. Six-8. 6'8". He's going to be batting left. Chichi's going to get through it even though I put him in a bad spot. 6'8". He'll ground it out to first. Wes Parker will, and he gets through it. My bad, Chichi. That was bad managing on my part. So here we go. Top of the 8th inning. Mac Jones. Lefty on lefty. 5'12". Second base. Lefevre 317. 19. There you go. 3 and a 19 is a G1. And then a 9 on a 17. Makes the play. Hold on. Yep. Okay, 1 out. Hank Aaron. Base is clear for big Hank Aaron. 6'8". Righty struck him out. It's 2 Ks for Hank. He's 1 for 4. Here's Rico. 2 down, a 5'10". Righty, third base X. Third base is Kennedy, he's a 117. 13 and a 1 is a G1. And then a 9 on a 17. He'll make the play. Seems like ever since I pointed that out, they have switched those guys around. It's pretty amazing how that happened. Now they had Lefevre playing third, Kennedy at second. Then a few games ago, I pointed it out. Kennedy's a better third baseman. And pretty much ever since then, they've switched. That's the way they've gone. It's kind of ironic, don't you think? Lefevre, Chichi Olivo is going to stay out there. 3-6. 3-6 versus a righty. 1-9 single. So 12. He will line it out to second. Brings up John Kennedy. 6-7. Right-hander. Second base X. Second baseman is Bowling, a 3-16. 3 and a 14 is a G2. And a 16. Or a 7 on a 16. He will make the play 4-3. Now Koufax, he will hit, no question. It's a 2-7, it's going to be a strikeout. Pretty much if it comes off the pitcher's card, I'm thinking strikeout. Top of the ninth. Braves down 5-2. Joe Torre. 4-7. Right-hander is the old 4-7 and fly out to right field. De La Hoz. 1-6. Lefty. Grounds it out to short. 2 down to the final out. Frank Bowling. What do you say? It's a 6-9. And he's a right-hander. He will keep the game going. It's going to be a walk. 2-out walk for Frank Bowling. Brings up Dennis Menke. Actually, no, it's a pitcher spot. I took the pitcher card out. It is the pitcher spot. You got Eddie Matthews. But versus lefties, he might be the best option, though. Gene Oliver. He's got a few in the 1 column, but so does Eddie Matthews. But we're going to go Gene Oliver. Refuse to lose. Don't be that last out. 1-9. And he's going to be the last out. He's going to ground it out to second. So that'll end it. Nothing doing in the 9th for the Braves. They lose it. 5-2, so a little revenge for Koufax and the Dodgers, as the Braves gave him a heartbreak loss earlier. And let's check out the hits for the Braves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Errors, 1, maybe only 1 for the Braves. And then there was like at least 2. Yeah, I guess they're just those 2, but 2 for the Dodgers. Hits for the Dodgers. We'll go ahead and tally that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. So Koufax goes 9. Gives up 5 hits. No runs. Or not no runs. Ding dong. 2 runs. And I believe they were both earned. Aaron singled, he scored, he moved to second on an error, so that did not score the run, in my opinion. That's a scorekeeper opinion on that one. The other one, Joe Torre scored on a single. Yep, they were both 2 runs, 2 earned. Walks and strikeouts, 1 and 1, 2 and 1, 3 and 1, 4 and 1, 4 and 2, 5 and 2, 5 and 3. 5 Ks, 3 walks, and no home runs. And in the actual game, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. So a low strikeout total for Koufax. Typically, he's around 9 or 10. Usually, at least 8 to 11, somewhere in there. Walk total's about right. Well, actually, he had 3 in this game, 1 in the actual game. So 3's a little above average. He's usually around 1. But look at the score. 5-2, Braves win it in real life. 5-2, Dodgers win it here in the replay. So that's going to move Koufax to 13-5. In actuality, after this game, he was 15-4. So not far off. Not far off at all. But what else do you expect? That's 2 in a row for Koufax after losing 2 in a row, so he's back on track a little bit. I don't know if you guys follow college baseball, but it was a very rough day for the Cowboys. It turned out to be rough. It was exciting. 9th inning, Cowboys down 2 runs, runner on first, and 2 outs, down to the final out. Garrett Bench hits a triple, which he ends up hitting for the cycle with that triple. Hits a triple, scores the run, obviously. So it's a tie ball game. Next guy up, pitcher throws a wild pitch. He scores. Oklahoma State's ahead 5-4. So that's how it ends up in the top of the 9th. They go to the bottom of the 9th, playing Missouri State. That's who they're playing. Go to the bottom of the 9th. Cowboys up 5-4. 2 outs. First of all, Missouri State's the guy that gets on, hits a single, but the ball he hits is like 6 inches off the ground. I mean, it's a 9-iron shot, single. Lucky, in my opinion. And then, so there's 2 outs. Runner at first. Cowboys up. Next guy up. It's a home run. Walk off, they win it 6-5. Killer. So Cowboys move to the losers bracket. And they're going to play the loser of Oral Roberts and Arkansas. But it was a tough one. It was very exciting there for a while, and then have your heart ripped out. So anyway, that was my evening until I came on here and did this. Made everything better. So thanks to you guys for watching. Al Red Sox fan, Derek, Oxenrider, John Mag, Ken Castro. Who else? Speezier, 007, Tribe fan. Who else am I missing? Anyone? I think that's it. That was in the chat room anyway. Again, thanks a lot, and we'll do it again soon. Until then, you guys take care, and God bless.